Hey there, cruise dreamers. Welcome back to Travel Vibes, your go-to spot for travel hacks, cruise secrets, and all the ways to travel smarter, not pricier. So, you've booked your cruise. Blue waters, endless buffets, fresh sea breeze, and the kind of service that makes you feel like royalty. But here's the thing, most first-time, and even second-time, cruisers don't realize. Behind every smiling face and tropical drink is a cruise line quietly playing chess with your wallet. Today's video isn't about scaring you off from cruising, it's about helping you outsmart the system. Because you deserve to enjoy your trip without overspending on things that should have been free, dodging hidden fees, and feeling like you've been played by a floating sales funnel. If you're young, curious, and ready to travel like a seasoned pro, even on your very first voyage, then stick around. And hey, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your smartest cruise ever starts now. Number 1. Why paying tips in advance might sink your power. Here's something cruise lines won't tell you, especially if you're a traveler from the US, eager to plan ahead, organized, and just trying to do the right thing. They love when you prepay gratuities. Why? Because once you do, the money's theirs, no matter how your cruise experience turns out. Think of it this way, would you tip your server before they even bring your menu? Probably not, but that's exactly what prepaid tips do. And once the tip is locked in, there's no motivation for personalized above and beyond service. Want to keep the upper hand? Turn off auto gratuities when booking. Once on board, head to guest services and adjust based on the real service you receive. Even better, tip in cash, directly to the crew members who genuinely go the extra mile. Many savvy cruisers swear the service improves when staff know the tip is still up to you. It's not rude, it's strategic. You're not being a difficult passenger, you're becoming a smarter one. Number 2. The one charging hack that could save your cruising. Let's be real, if you're like most US travelers, your suitcase probably includes a phone, smartwatch, tablet, maybe a camera, wireless earbuds, and a fan or white noise machine, because hotel-style AC just doesn't cut it. Now picture this. You walk into your cruise cabin and there are 2 outlets. One's behind the TV, the other hidden behind the nightstand that's bolted to the wall. Here's the catch. Cruise ships ban power strips with surge protection. Yep, even the one you brought from your dorm days or office desk, confiscated faster than you can say charging emergency. The solution? Pack a cruise-approved power cube with multiple USB ports, non-surge protected. It's compact, safe, and transforms your tiny cabin into a functional tech zone. Bonus tip? Bring a wireless power bank. If there's ever a brief power outage, or you need to charge on the go during shore excursions, you're covered. On a ship where outlets are as rare as free Wi-Fi, charging smart might just be your favorite travel trick yet. Number 3. The truth about drink packages. They hope you skip doing the math on drink packages. They sound like a no-brainer, right? Unlimited cocktails, lattes, sparkling water on demand. If you're a US traveler planning to live it up on vacation, it's tempting to tap yes without blinking. But here's the catch. Most packages run $65 to $100 per day, per person. And if you're cruising with a partner, chances are both of you have to buy it. Even if one of you only drinks herbal tea and hits the pillow by 9 p.m. Now do the math. Are you really downing 7 cocktails daily just to break even? Maybe on day 1. But by day 3, that hangover math feels a lot less fun. Want the smart alternative? Ask your bartender for happy hour deals, or request a stronger cocktail that still falls under the basic price tier. Simple drinks like a rum and coke usually pack more value than the colorful sugar bombs. And if you're not into alcohol, check if the ship offers a specialty coffee package or a juice plan. It's often way cheaper. And let's face it, a cold-pressed orange juice at sunrise feels just as luxurious. Bottom line? Cruise like you're celebrating. Spend like you're calculating. Number 4. The secret to picking an interior cabin you'll actually love. So you're browsing cruise cabins and spot an interior room for a steal. No windows? No problem. You're thinking, I'll be out exploring anyway. And that's fair. Especially for first-timers or budget-savvy US travelers who'd rather spend on shore excursions than square footage. But here's where it gets tricky. Not all interior cabins are created equal. Book the wrong one, and you might find yourself above the nightclub, below the gym, or next to a crew access door that bangs open every 10 minutes. It's like trying to sleep inside a washing machine. Want a quiet, cozy retreat? Aim for midship cabins that are sandwiched between other guest rooms, meaning there are no noisy venues above or below. That layout protects you from late-night party thuds and early morning chair dragging on the pool deck. And here's a bonus most people miss. Some cruise lines have secret interior cabins that are actually larger, originally designed for crew or adapted from odd corners of the ship layout. They don't cost extra, but they feel way more livable. Ask the booking agent directly. Sometimes the best cabin isn't the most expensive. It's just the one other people don't know to ask about. Number 5. Skip the buffet frenzy and dine like an insider on day 1. Picture this. You've just boarded, you're finally on vacation, and the first thing you see? A stampede to the buffet line. Everyone's acting like they haven't eaten since the last presidential election. Plates stacked, elbows flying, people circling like it's a supermarket on Black Friday. But here's the truth most first-time U.S. cruisers don't know. You have better options. Instead of battling the buffet crowd, head to the main dining room. Many ships quietly open it for a peaceful embarkation lunch with fresh meals and real menus. No lines, no chaos, just actual service. Another pro move? Check out the poolside grill. Most folks overlook it on day 1. Or if you're worn out from travel, order room service and enjoy your meal in peace as you unpack. Your first meal sets the tone. Start it off right. Dine slow, savor the quiet, and let everyone else wrestle over the last piece of mystery lasagna. Because cruising smart isn't just about saving money, it's about choosing calm over chaos. Number 6. Why dining time can make or break your cruise dinner. You might think, it's a cruise. Why would dinner time matter? But trust me, if you're from the US and used to eating around 6:30 or 7 p.m., you're walking straight into the peak hour chaos. At that golden hour, the buffet becomes a battlefield. The main dining room? Packed. Wait times stretch, service slows down, and by the time your entree hits the table, it's lukewarm at best. Want to dine like a pro? Shift your schedule just a little. Try early dining around 5:30 p.m., or go the late-night route after 8 p.m. You'll get fresher food, shorter waits, and a quieter, more relaxed atmosphere. And here's a bonus tip. Request a window seat or a more private table if you're cruising as a couple or solo. You'd be surprised how often those spots are available during off-peak hours, and how magical dinner feels when you're watching the sun melt into the sea. Timing your meals right isn't just a clever move. It's one of the easiest ways to elevate your cruise experience without spending a dime more. Number 7. Hidden food spots on the ship you're probably missing. Sure, you know about the buffet and the main dining room, but what if I told you some of the ship's best meals are hiding in plain sight, and they don't cost a dime extra? Many U.S. travelers assume free food equals basic or boring. But cruise lines actually offer several lesser-known gems. Think late-night pizza counters with fresh slices right out of the oven. Or pasta bars tucked away near the solarium where you can build your own bowl with toppings you actually want. And here's one most first-timers miss: the made-to-order omelet station at breakfast. While everyone's crowding around trays of cold eggs at the buffet, you could be enjoying a hot, customized breakfast made just for you. Want the real inside scoop? Ask a crew member where they grab a quick bite during breaks. They often know the secret, stations with the best quality and shortest lines, because even the staff have favorites. So go explore. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Number 8. That tiny hole on your cabin door? Cover it. Seriously, it sounds like something out of a spy movie, but yes, it's real. On some ships, the peephole on your cabin door can be looked into from the hallway under certain lighting conditions. It's rare, but the idea of someone peeking in without your knowledge? Yeah, no thanks. If you're a solo traveler, a young couple, or just someone who values privacy like most U.S. cruisers do, don't overlook this one. The fix is simple. When you first enter your cabin, cover that peephole. A small adhesive bandage, a Post-it, or even better, a sliding peephole cover you can grab online for under $1. It all works. Want a next-level tip? Bring a portable door hook or latch to secure the door from the inside while you're resting or changing. Especially useful for solo cruisers who want that added sense of control. Cruising should feel relaxing, not like you need to look over your shoulder. A tiny piece of tape? That's your line of defense. Easy, discreet, and smart. Number 9. The quietest cabins aren't in the brochure, but you can find them. If your idea of cruising includes peaceful naps and quiet mornings with coffee on the balcony, then trust me, you'll want to be picky about your cabin location. Here's what cruise lines don't tell you. Not all rooms are created equal when it comes to noise. If you're from the US and used to hotel booking filters like quiet room or top floor, sorry, those don't exist here. The key? Look at the deck plans before you book. Avoid cabins directly below the pool deck. Hello, 6 a.m. chair dragging near the theater, engine rooms, or even elevators. Better yet, call the cruise line and ask, which deck is usually the quietest? You'll be surprised. They know. They just don't advertise it. And here's a bonus pro tip. Skip cabins near kids' clubs or busy crew access corridors. Those hidden doors may not look like much, but they swing open all day and night. So if sleep, silence, and sanity matter to you, choose your cabin like you're choosing your peace. Because rest shouldn't be a luxury on vacation, it should be guaranteed. Number 10. How to get stunning cruise photos without paying a dime. You're walking to dinner, dressed to impress, and boom, a cruise photographer stops you mid-stride. Smile, they say, and next thing you know, your face is posted on a glossy board for $30 a print. Sound familiar? Here's the truth. You don't have to pay to get great cruise photos. If you're a US traveler who loves capturing moments but not blowing your budget, here's what works better. Use portrait mode on your phone to get that soft background blur. Better yet, bring a mini tripod and a Bluetooth remote. They take up almost no space and give you total control. Want that perfect formal night shot on the grand staircase? Set up your tripod and let your phone do the work. And don't be shy, ask a fellow passenger to snap a quick photo. Most are happy to help, especially if you offer to return the favor. Great memories shouldn't come with a price tag. With a little planning, you'll walk away with the best photos on the ship, minus the awkward mid-blink and the $30 bill. Number 11. The cocktail of the day isn't the deal you think it is. Every day on your cruise, you'll see it. A flashy drink special with a name like Tropical Teas or Sunset Splash plastered all over the bar menus. Sounds fun, right? But here's the kicker. Those daily cocktail deals? They're not really deals at all. If you're a US traveler used to happy hours and bar menus back home, you might expect these to be crafted gems. Instead, they're usually loaded with syrupy mixers, cheap liquors, and just enough alcohol to say it's a cocktail, but not enough to justify the price. Here's the better move. Walk up to the bar and ask for something you know you'll enjoy. Especially if you have a drink package. Most classic cocktails like mojitos or whiskey sours are included and taste a whole lot better. Want a bonus trick? Bring your own insulated bottle and ask the bartender to pour your cocktail into it. It stays cold longer, avoids single-use cups, and hey, it even looks cooler. Cruising is about relaxing, not getting tricked by sugar bombs in fancy glasses. Sip smart. Number 12. The luggage tag mistake that could delay your entire cruise. Let's set the scene. You've just dropped your bag at the port, ready to head up the gangway and start your vacation. But hours later, your bag never shows up. If you're a US traveler who likes to be prepared, here's a small detail that makes a huge difference. How you attach your luggage tag matters. Most cruise lines let you print your tag at home. Problem is, that flimsy piece of paper isn't built for conveyor belts, sweaty hands, or rain. Taping or stapling it directly to your handle? That's asking for trouble. The fix? Invest in a set of plastic tag holders with zip locks. They cost less than your morning latte and keep your tag secure from check-in to cabin delivery. Want an extra layer of protection? Add a bright ribbon or unique sticker to your bag. That way, if your tag does fall off, your bag is still easy to spot or describe to the crew. Because nothing ruins a cruise faster than wearing the same outfit 2 days in a row while your suitcase tours the ship without you. Number 13. Why being the last off the ship might be the best move you make. Most cruisers, especially first-timers from the US, rush to disembark the moment the ship docks. It's like a race to the pier, bags in hand, elbows ready, everyone trying to beat the crowd. But what if I told you the real win is staying on board just a little longer? Here's why waiting pays off. When you disembark last, there's no crowd, no waiting for elevators, and no wrestling for luggage. The customs line? Practically empty. Your suitcase? Already sorted and easy to find. Instead of standing in a hallway for an hour, you could be sipping your final coffee, enjoying a slow breakfast, or stepping out on deck for one last look at the harbor. Quiet, peaceful, and picture perfect. Want that final vacation photo without photobombers and cargo shorts? Now's your chance. Unless you've got a flight to catch, take your time. Let the crowds go. Walk off like a pro who knows. The best way to end your cruise is on your own terms, with calm, not chaos. Number 14. Your cruise cabin isn't as private as you think. You tap your key card, walk in, and sigh with relief. Finally, your space. But here's something most U.S. travelers don't realize. Your cruise cabin, while cozy and personal, isn't completely private. Cruise security and crew members can legally access your room at any time for safety wellness checks or if there's a report of suspicious activity. Even with that do not disturb sign proudly hanging, it won't stop them if they need to check inside. Now, before you panic, this isn't about snooping. It's about safety protocols on a ship with thousands of passengers and limited emergency response time. So what should you do? First, keep your space tidy and avoid bringing anything on board that's against cruise policies. You don't want to give them a reason to visit. Next, if privacy matters to you, use the in-room safe for valuables and consider packing a small luggage lock or privacy pouch for items you'd rather not leave out. Your cabin is your sanctuary, but like any shared environment, a little extra caution goes a long way. Number 15. Yes, the cruise ship tracks you. Here's how to use that to your advantage. Here's something many U.S. cruisers don't realize. From the moment you board, your cruise card or wristband is doing more than opening your cabin door. It's tracking your movements. Now don't panic. It's not creepy. It's RFID tech. Every drink you order, every meal you check into, even the last time you tapped into your room. It's all logged. Cruise lines use it for security, logistics, and yes, targeted upselling. But here's the smart part. You can use this to your advantage. If you're cruising with family or a group, many cruise apps let you see your companion's locations in real time. Great if your teenager disappears into the arcade or someone wanders off mid-excursion. And if a tour operator claims you no-showed for a shore trip, that RFID log can prove you were in the right place at the right time. So yes, Big Cruise Brother is watching. But when used right, that data can help you stay connected, protected, and even save your day from a misunderstanding. Number 16. The best spots on the ship no one talks about but you'll love. Everyone knows about the pool deck, the buffet, and the popular bars. That's where the crowds go, and where the noise follows. But if you're a U.S. cruiser who values peace, space, and that feeling of discovering something others missed, this one's for you. Every ship has its hidden gems, quiet zones most passengers never bother to find. Start by exploring the upper decks near the bow. Often, there's a sun deck tucked away with loungers, no music, and a panoramic sea view, perfect for sunrise coffee or an evening read. Check out the library or card room, usually empty by midday, or walk past the spa. Some ships have semi-private nooks just outside that are technically open to guests but barely used. Even the crew access adjacent areas like the quiet side corridors can lead to peaceful spaces with chairs and shade. While others are elbowing for space by the main pool, you'll be stretched out in silence, listening to waves, not to a DJ or bingo announcements. Number 17. Secret discounts on board? Only if you know to ask. Here's something cruise lines won't advertise, because frankly, they'd rather you never know. But if you're a U.S. traveler who isn't afraid to ask questions, this tip could save you serious money. Contrary to popular belief, not everything on a cruise ship is set in stone. By day 2 or 3, many spas, specialty restaurants, and even shops start offering quiet discounts during off-peak hours. These aren't on the daily newsletter, and they rarely show up on the app. Here's what to do. Walk up, politely, and ask, "Do you have any specials or packages available today?" One cruiser got a 40% discount on a massage just by asking in the late afternoon when the spa was slow. It works in restaurants too, especially for lunch seatings or early dinners. Sometimes they'll offer a bundle, app, entree, dessert, and wine, at a much lower price than you'd expect. The lesson? The best deals aren't always advertised. They're reserved for those who ask with a smile. Negotiating may not be the norm back home, but on a cruise, it can be your hidden superpower. Conclusion: outsmart the cruise, own the experience. Cruise lines are masters of illusion, selling you the dream while quietly cashing in on everything you didn't question. But now, you're no longer just another passenger in the crowd. You've got the tools, the know-how, the strategy. From hidden dining hacks to secret discounts and quiet cabins, every one of these tips puts you back in the captain's chair. Not of the ship, but of your experience. Because let's be honest, you didn't book this cruise to feel rushed, overcharged, or manipulated. You booked it for freedom, for ocean breezes, quiet corners, unforgettable views, and the thrill of doing something different. So next time you step on board, do it with confidence. Cruise smarter, cruise stronger, cruise on your terms. If this video helped you feel more empowered for your next adventure, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, drop us a like, and share it with a fellow traveler who could use a few cruise tricks up their sleeve. This is Travel Vibes. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy cruising.